Hello, beautiful souls, and welcome to 0 Point Awakening. Today, we're going to explore something truly magical, the journey to loving yourself fully and completely. Get comfortable, maybe grab a warm cup of tea, and let's dive into this transformative topic together. You know, it's fascinating how most of us find it easier to love others than to love ourselves. We look in the mirror and often see what we think needs fixing, changing, or improving. But what if I told you that this whole idea of needing to change yourself comes from a misunderstanding? Let's start with a simple truth. Nature never doubts itself. Have you ever seen a flower wondering if its petals are the right shade of pink? Or a cat feeling bad about taking an extra nap? And speaking of our furry friends, they're actually incredible teachers of self-acceptance. More on that in a moment. The ancient Hawaiian practice of Ho'oponopono, which Dr. Ihalakala Hulen beautifully shared with the world, teaches us something profound. Self-love isn't about changing who we are. It's about clearing the negative programs and beliefs that block us from experiencing our natural state of peace and love. If you're finding value in this video so far, please take a moment to hit that like button and subscribe to join our awakening community. Every new subscriber helps us spread these transformative messages further. Now let me share something fascinating from Dr. Hulen's work. Every negative thought or feeling we have about ourselves is like a program running in our subconscious mind. These programs aren't who we are. They're just data we've collected over time. The beauty of Ho'oponopono is that it gives us a simple way to clean this data through 4 powerful phrases. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. Let's look at what your pets can teach you about self-love. Have you noticed how your dog or cat never stands in front of a mirror criticizing themselves? They simply exist in pure presence. They don't worry about being too fat, too thin, too old, or too anything. They are masters of living in the moment, completely accepting themselves as they are. But here's where it gets really interesting. Self-love isn't actually the final destination. It's more like a bridge taking us somewhere even more beautiful. When we practice Ho'oponopono and self-acceptance, something magical happens. We begin to move beyond the whole concept of self-image altogether. Think about it this way. When you're deeply absorbed in doing something you love, or when you're in a state of flow, do you think about loving or not loving yourself? No. You're simply being. That's the natural state we're all moving toward. Here are some practical ways to begin this journey. When you notice self-critical thoughts, pause and say the 4 Ho'oponopono phrases. Remember, you're not trying to fix anything. You're simply cleaning the programs that hide your natural perfection. Observe nature and your pets. Let them remind you of what it means to exist without self-judgment. Notice how peaceful and complete they are without any concept of self-improvement. Practice presence. Several times throughout your day, just stop and feel your own existence. Not who you think you are, but the simple fact that you are. Remember, this isn't about reaching some perfect state of self-love. It's about gradually releasing the layers of judgment and criticism that prevent you from experiencing your natural state of peace. Dr. Hulen often shared how he helped heal an entire ward of criminally insane patients without ever seeing them in person. How? By taking responsibility for everything he perceived and using Ho'oponopono to clean his own consciousness. This shows us that true healing and self-love happen at levels deeper than our conscious mind can comprehend. As we wrap up this journey together, I want to remind you that you're not broken and you don't need fixing. You're like a perfect blue sky. Sometimes there are clouds of doubt, fear, or self-criticism, but they're just passing through. Your true nature is always there, always complete, always perfect. Thank you for sharing this space with me today. If this resonated with you, please remember to subscribe to 0 Point Awakening for more insights into consciousness, healing, and awakening. Together, we're creating a more loving and awakened world. Until next time, remember, you are not your self-image. You are the awareness in which all images appear. Peace, love, and infinite blessings to you all.